What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sports Reel. Today we're looking at the greatest NBA players who came from the streets. At number 5, Rafer Alston.
Yo, from the days of Encore, niggas hung around blocks at corner stores, Herringbone.
Now, you may or may not have heard of Rafer Alston, so here's a quick background on him. The 6'2" point guard hails from Queens, New York, and played for 6 teams, averaging 10.1 points per game, and he broke the ankles of nearly everyone that tried to cover him. Alston was literally a street ball player. He was one of the original and one street ball players that helped the now nationwide tour catch fire around the basketball world. Alston earned himself the nickname Skip to my Lou for his masterful control of the ball and ability to shake defenders. Some of Alston's best moves from the blacktop have become a staple of some of today's everyday stars. Some of Alston's best moves from the blacktop have become a staple of some of today's biggest stars. Deron Williams channels his inner Lou every time he dribbles between his legs in succession, and Chris Paul's spin move resembles Alston's. Alston, unlike most of his colleagues at &1, actually made it to the NBA and changed the way the game is played today. At number 4, Vince Carter. Most of the appeal of street ball is all about ball handling, dribbling, and passing. However, there's another aspect to the game that has also contributed to the game's fusion into the NBA scene: dunking. Vince Carter is arguably the best dunker in NBA history. In his 14 years of NBA experience, VC averaged 28 points per game and is currently a member of the Dallas Mavericks, which is his 5th team. Nicknamed Vinsanity for his endless feats of athleticism, Carter's highlights include jumping over a 7'2" center from France in the 2000 Olympics and winning the NBA dunk contest in 2000 to 2001. Carter was an innovator of the era and is the inspiration for so many of today's best dunkers. At number 3, Jason Williams. Who would have thought a 6'1", 180-pound point guard from West Virginia would crack the top 5? If that pick caught you off guard, now you know what it felt like to try and cover Jason Williams. Williams played 10 years in the NBA for 4 different teams. He averaged 10.5 points per game and 5.9 assists per game while making the game look easy with over-the-head passes, ridiculous crossovers, and non-stop trash talking. Williams was nicknamed White Chocolate by Stephanie Shepard, a reporter who covered the Sacramento Kings, where Williams played his first 4 seasons. At number 2, Jamal Crawford. There's a reason that Jamal Crawford's Twitter handle is @JCrossover, and you can ask anyone who tries to cover him what that reason is. Crawford has been freezing defenders for over 12 years for 6 different teams. This season, Crawford averaged 16.5 points per game for the LA Clippers and finished second in the NBA's 6th Man of the Year voting behind J.R. Smith. Crawford is the originator of the shake and bake move, where the player with the ball hops around the defender while putting the ball behind his back. In addition to shaking and baking defenders, Crawford is also a cold-blooded three-point shooter, connecting on 35% of his looks from downtown throughout his astonishing career. And finally, coming in at number 1, Allen Iverson. There will never be another player like Allen Iverson. Never. Iverson changed the landscape of the NBA. He was the epitome of street. He was arrested for getting into a brawl at a bowling alley when he was a teenager and was forced to complete his senior year of high school at a school for, quote, at-risk students. Nonetheless, he got a full ride to Georgetown, which he left after his sophomore season. Iverson played for 4 different NBA teams throughout his career, but in the eyes of many, he will always be a member of the Philadelphia 76ers. AI played in the NBA 14 years, dazzling crowds and going toe-to-toe with some of the greats, including Michael Jordan, who Iverson crossed up in his rookie season. Nicknamed The Answer, Iverson became the face of the NBA and combined the blacktop and the hardwood into one big, crowd-pleasing show. His legacy lives on today with every ankle-breaking crossover, every gasp from the crowd, and every embarrassed defender who tries to cover a player, like Iverson, who there is simply no answer for. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video of Sports Reel. If you guys enjoyed it, that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.